Oof, fogging up.
AMLO.
You're lucky this isn't our honeymoon.
Can be.
Welcome to our channel. We're Andre and Lisa, married South African-Italian couple who have been traveling together for 20 years, exploring more than 50 countries. Since 2018, we've been full-time nomads, with our goal being to make travel a sustainable long-term way of life. For the past 3 years, we've been winding our way around Europe with our 21-year-old motorhome, Millie. We're starting 2024 with an exciting adventure to Morocco, and although our plans for the year might change, we're hoping to visit Sardinia for the first time, get back to Denmark for summer, then make our way via Eastern Europe to Greece for the winter. So hit that subscribe button and join our adventure.
Bonjour.
Bonjour!
Welcome back to our channel. If you new here, we are currently in Morocco, and in our last video we actually just took the ferry from the south of Spain and we made our way to Tangier Med, and from where we spent a couple of days in Chefchaouen,
The Blue City.
so go check that video out. Now we're on our way south. We stopped at a super random spot at something that's called a Tagine Cafe. It's actually on board for night, and people eat here. Tagines are good, hospitality is great. They speak French here. We don't speak French, but we're going to have a Tagine here, and it's quite late actually, so they actually say if you eat here you can just park here for the night. So maybe we'll just do that. We'll see how it goes.
We haven't done that much driving in Morocco yet, but we know that you shouldn't bite off more than you can chew. So we're rather going to do small little bits and take it easy and see things along the way.
Yeah, we're on our way south tomorrow. Hopefully we're going to go check out Ozzane, and from there we're going to...
Probably either Meknes or Fez.
Undecided yet. So let's get that Tagine. Let's get out the Tagine on and let's hope the traffic dies down. Oof, fogging up.
It smells incredible.
So when we arrived, we actually asked the lady to prepare the Tagine for a certain time. It's like amazing because you can normally wait quite a bit for a freshly prepared Tagine. And we got some cups and we got some olives because we are ultimately at Cafe Oliver. First carrots, zucchini, peas, potato.
There's the chicken on it. Oh my gosh, when you open it up.
It's gonna be hot. Where are you going, little dude? Okay.
No Tagine for you, Ken.
Yeah, cat. No, cat. Don't be a naughty. Moroccan cat. Hey, that was Tagine done and dusted. Very good. Eh?
Very, very good. Very friendly people here. Unfortunately, our French is very bad.
Non-existent.
But that really shouldn't be a reason not to come here. Have a lovely Tagine. And if you want to spend the night.
A traffic situation. Hopefully it's going to die down, but I think we are going to just stay. It's already 6 o'clock. And tomorrow morning we're going to go to Ozzane. Okay?
just found a parking for Millie. Now, there is a parking in Wazan that's on Park for Night, but it looked a little bit scruffy there, so we didn't like the idea of leaving the motorhome there. So we stopped over here. It's green parkings marked along the street, and hopefully Millie will be good over here while we go off and explore a little bit of Wazan.
Okay, Millie, stay safe.
Always good when the uniform man tells you that it's good, he's going to keep an eye on our
A
vehicle.
uniform. Yeah, but Book incidents, we parked next to a, looks like a military office or something. The guy came out, he greeted us, says, no problem, park here. Well, I think that's what he said, eh? Well, he sort of made it sound like he's going to look after the van. So well, we find ourselves in the town of Wazane.
Wazan, I think?
Wazan, not sure about the pronunciation. On our way to Meknes, but we're probably going to make, well, we thought we'll stop here. So it's not a very touristic site, but it's actually quite significant town in Morocco. And it's got like over 40 burial sites of religious leaders.
Rabbis.
Jewish Moroccans actually consider Wazan to be like a sacred location and actually make a pilgrimage here. But they've got a very interesting Medina that's very different. And they also produce lots of olive oil and wool.
And honey.
Yeah, so all the cool jackets you see across Morocco comes from this region. But we also have to find some food because, as you know, it's always a risk leaving the motorhome without breakfast. So we're going to try and find something to eat, eh? Definitely warming up. Wazani. Now, interestingly enough, if you look around, the spelling changes. Sometimes it's the E, sometimes it's an A. Uwa, Awa, Ozani, Wazani. Let's try and find a place that's going to give us a coffee and some food. Coffee?
Café noir.
Café noir.
Lisa dragged us into a very interesting little coffee shop that we can have a little black coffee, and the lady's making flatbreads.
That looks so good. And a nice little black coffee. And they seem to always bring you a small bottle of water.
Lovely, eh? Looks like it's sugar on you.
Warm, flaky pastry. A little bit of runny peanut butter.
Very nice.
This might not be the healthiest of breakfast. No. It's pretty damn good.
Desperate times though. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. That was quite an interesting, quick little snack. Very nice. The 2 flatbreads with the 2 coffees and water was
24 dirham
in total.
in total.
Wow, that's a bargain.
And we did see afterwards that people behind us were eating eggs. So if we knew how, we probably could have ordered eggs there too.
No idea where we're going now, but we're strolling through this markety area.
I have no idea if it's someone's house though. So we'll be a little bit cautious.
Clearly you'll notice that there's a different color scheme here than in Chef.
Wow. This is the green city.
This is the green city.
Okay. Wow.
Now look.
Oh, we'll have to have something here. What do you think the other ones are?
And this one?
Yeah, I want to try
And
this one.
Shibakia.
Shabakia.
Merci beaucoup.
Oh wow, look at those. I want to try the little cigar thing.
The guy didn't take credit for making it.
No.
And what did you pay for this?
2 dirham, a dirham each.
Okay.
I think it's like a cocoa-y center. Do you want to taste? Honey syrupy. Delicious. This
Different,
is
yes.
very nice. It's very thin. We can't walk past a store like this and
We
not
have to
try.
avoid cities because this is a trouble.
This is definitely trouble.
I literally feel the cavities developing as I eat them. My teeth are like cracking.
This should give us enough energy to keep us going for a little while.
I mean, we haven't been to many Moroccan towns or cities, but we are literally the only touristy looking people here, which is quite interesting.
And it's really nice because you just get that sense of people are just being friendly to you. They're really just greeting you. Nobody's forcing
Pushy or
anything on us. No, it's incredible.
so yeah, so far interesting experience here in this town. Very nice. I think it's probably more our vibe. We'll go to little places like this rather to the bigger cities. It's just so overwhelming anyway.
It's a little bit more difficult if you're not used to or feeling comfortable in a country like this. But you get so much more reward for it. Being here and just experiencing the friendliness of people.
Okay, we seem to have stumbled into a very low informal souk area.
This is so
Didn't
cool.
expect this, but we're shopping vigorously for clothing.
Oh, that's a nice
Second-hand
juice.
clothing, second-hand shoes.
Sure. Oh, it's like
Can I have one, please? Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Wow. Look at that. This is seriously dangerous.
Okay, yeah, we have to get Lisa out of these
Look how pretty it
places.
is, though.
It's like a cookie with something
wow.
inside. The guys make handmade pipes here, and you can buy them everywhere around this market. But it's quite incredible to watch them work.
So cool.
Very cool.
skill is
Thank you. Merci
incredible.
beaucoup.
Ah, donkey.
Water cabinet. This way.
Oh, look at this. They're what? Wow. I have no idea where we are or how I would tell you to find this place, but walk around until you find these tiny little alleyways with green doors and wooden roof structures. And it's like Tinker's Alley. Every single one of these little doors tells us somebody making something.
Little workshop now,
Either
isn't it?
wooden workshops or doing the weaving. It's just incredible.
Okay, we're gonna go through this way and see if I can figure out how to get out of here. Because we are completely and utterly
I love it.
lost. Escape the chaos. So that is this market. We're just exploring a little bit. Not exactly sure where we're going.
We're exploring. Gosh.
I think we might have gotten lost a bit. I don't know if there's like touristy spots and stuff. I know there's a green mosque here somewhere, which we haven't been able to locate. The goal was literally just to have a look through this town, experience the vibe a bit.
Beautifully painted with the green.
Yeah, it's nice.
Part of the reason why we travel is to have a culture shock every now and then. Oh, look at this. I think we found the mosque. And that's definitely what today has been. It's strange because we clearly stand out as tourists, but people are just so welcoming here. They seem so, so friendly. And it's incredible to just feel so out of your comfort zone, but welcome at the same time.
I think we're sort of making our way back to Millie. Spent about 2 hours walking around this town. I think you can spend quite a lot of time actually. It's very charming. I really like this place. It's low key, it's interesting.
I'm
Lots-
so happy we came here.
Cool market. We still got a 2-hour drive. We want to make our way towards McNess. We're probably not going to make it all the way there today.
We'll go and see if we can find the only campsite that looks decent around McNess. It's about 20 kilometers before.
Might take us just a little bit longer than that.
Stopping for our first fill up in Morocco. Now, one of the things you'll notice here is that not many fuel stations allow you to pay by credit card. And next to the side of the road, some of them will even say Carta do Credit, but you have to check because even though the sign's there, they might not actually accept credit cards. We've also heard that many places will say no, but then if you don't have the cash in your driveway, they'll say, okay, yes, they can.
Oh, we've heard of that, yeah.
We've heard of that. So
That's
far, we've
really
had
true.
one experience where it said credit cards accepted, and they said no, they're very sorry. And here they've said yes. So hopefully we can pay.
This is Visa and MasterCard.
There we go. That's a good sign. You get to see.
Quite a lot of fuel.
Is it?
44.52 liters.
And that was now €121 per litre at the Shell. The bigger fuel stations are fractionally more expensive, but for us the advantage is that we can actually use a card.
Yeah, it's not super cheap fuel compared to what you can find in Spain now, but it's not bad compared to most of Europe.
10 euro cents a litre cheaper than Spain, maybe 10 to 20 depending on where you fill up.
Bienvenue, mettez-vous où vous voulez. Vous entrez, mettez-vous où vous voulez.
Okay, gracias, merci.
Park where you want.
Thank you. Park where you want. Oh, there's a nice one on there. An end one. That's one.
Find ourselves in a little camping site 20 kilometers north of Meknes. Very cool camp, a lot of spots open. The day just slips away from you so quickly. It's like 4 p.m. already. It's just like that. Is it 4 p.m.? Yeah, it's 4 p.m. already. It's crazy. So we're still contemplating whether we're going to Meknes tomorrow and if we're actually going to stay an extra day and maybe explore this area but on foot.
I'm very happy to be here. This is a very, very nice camping site. It's actually very, very pretty. Yeah, I'm tempted to say we should just take it easy tomorrow and take a rest day before we head to Meknes.
This is not your camper.
No, of course it is.
This little guy's been keeping me company outside, but now he thinks he can come in. It's really quite difficult. These cats are so sweet, but there's so many of them.
Are you changing your mind?
This is not exactly pedestrian friendly.
What?
Okay, now we're on the only piece of solid road.
Okay, it's this beautiful sidewalk here. Good morning. Welcome to just north of Meknes. In fact, Meknes, we can see Meknes from here. You probably can't. Now, about 10 kilometers in the other opposite direction, there's a very well preserved archaeological site. It's an ancient Roman site. It's an ancient Roman ruin site. It's UNESCO protected. We actually drove past there yesterday. Highly recommend it. Now we're just taking a little walk here from our campsite. It's super, super, super peaceful. We're staying.
And it's so beautiful. It's a lovely day today. It's green and we just want to get out and stretch our legs a little bit and go and see a random little village, not only go to the tourist highlights.
We're going to remind ourselves, this is something we struggled with again this morning. Should we just hop in the van, drive to Meknes, and then from there go to Fez, go see the Medinas? It becomes very exhausting, and it's one thing to do if you like on a holiday, I suppose, hey?
A 10-day holiday, something like that. But we've got more time in Morocco. We're not in a rush. And also a lot of the campsites here, specifically the ones outside of destinations like Fez, Chefchaouen, Marrakesh, are honestly quite packed with motorhomes and vehicles. So when you find a spot like we've just found now, where you've got space around you, it's beautiful, it's peaceful, it's actually nice to just stop and relax and just enjoy the environment for a little bit.
Take a day or so, just catch a breath. I know it sounds silly, but we have the benefit of time. So if you do, best is just to take it easy. So we're probably going to stay another day and hang around here.
Not to mention the fact that we actually have things to get done as well.
We do have things to get done. These
editing.
videos don't make themselves. I mean,
I've got
Lisa's
work
got
to
an
do.
actual job. Yeah, no, Lisa's got a job at the moment, project for the next 2 months.
So somewhere I have to squeeze in those hours as well. And you can't just constantly be on the go, on the go.
No, but either way, we're taking a few hours and we're going to walk up to the village behind us. I don't know how big it is, but just to have a look around, and then we'll spend another night here before we move on. So maybe we can find something tasty.
Ooh.
Now, we haven't actually been to a supermarket since we entered Morocco. The only food we've purchased was like from vegetable stands and stalls, so we'll still have to do that at some point.
Local bread and pastries, things like that.
The other thing we found quite difficult was to find some sort of exercise routine. And the reason for that is that it's actually quite cold in the mornings, firstly.
And not everywhere you stay is suitable to, for instance, be outside of your van and do yoga. That's another reason we're here. It's nice enough and it's suitable enough to do that. Not
Also,
to mention going for a run.
It's impossible because it's very hilly. The roads are not even safe enough to drive, never mind to jog on. Not my idea of fun. It's a bit of a challenge, but we'll hopefully figure it out as we go further south and out of the mountains.
Yeah, this is your path.
Oh dear. Okay,
We are.
looks legit. Don't say we only take you to nice places, people.
You're lucky this isn't our honeymoon.
Can be. Alright, so far, not much going on here. Few people around. Place is quite dead. These people need places to live.
This is it.
More action here, at least. Not sure what there is to eat here.
Brightly coloured.
Everybody's got some
things.
sheep. We found the area, the market street, with some restaurants. It's a strange thing. It's like we seek out these off the tourist track spots, and suddenly you're so out of your comfort zone because you stand out like an absolute sore thumb, and heads turn as you pass them, and it's just like clearly these people aren't used to tourists really coming up close to their towns.
And clearly the things that they're selling here, their wares, is just, it's not for us.
No, surprised there's little baskets with like what looks like offerings, and then lots of livestock, chickens, sheeps,
Even
lambs,
ducks.
Crazy. Anyway, we're gonna walk back up the street and maybe grab some bread or something and make our way through the town, eh?
Okay. So this is what they very traditionally do, is they put a little triangular cheese in it and spread that around. And then it sort of melts and you have a cheese spread, I guess, like a toasted cheese. Oh, lovely, nice and hot.
Yeah, we
These are
actually want it for breakfast, so beautiful,
absolutely
eh?
delicious. So many
Merci
ones.
beaucoup. Oh, merci.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
that was
Interesting.
a a super quick experience here in this little town closest to us. And I must be honest, that was a bit of a shock to suddenly be in a place where you stand out so much. It's been a long time, I think, for us, eh?
I think we had a little bit of a feeling of it in Rosane, but there it was a lot busier. So there was more happening. People were busy with their daily lives. Here, there's nothing happening. So when we walk through there, it's almost like we're the entertainment, and people really just look and wonder.
No, we're not special, obviously. I think it's stranger for us than it's for them. I'm sure there's plenty of people who come through there. It's just a bit of a different experience. I think while we're walking back to the camp, we'll quickly show you around. The facilities are a bit dated, but they are in the process of actually building brand new shower facilities, toilets
And
for
it's-
both ladies and gents. The current ones are a bit dated.
But it's one of the few places where hot water showers are actually included in the price.
It's not super cheap in Moroccan standard, but I think you get pretty good value. The pitches are demarcated, very spacious. There's loads of different spots available. 35 per camper van, 35 per person per night. If you want electric hookup, it's an extra 20. Yes, you can get a taxi from here if you want to Meknes. It's probably going to cost you about 70 dirham if you arrange it yourself one way. If you arrange it through here, I can't tell you what it's going to cost. One tip we can offer is get the InDrive app. That's a Moroccan drive share app where you can actually order taxis yourself, cash only. Oh God.
Someone hasn't been doing the yoga.
We're going to get up again.
This is what we got. I think these were each 2 dirham. This slice,
That's amazing.
which looks lovely. And
Ooh,
this
it's huge.
giant.
Oh no.
Wow, this is an entire, it looks like a pie, but I'm assuming it's sweet. I can't quite figure out what it is.
I think this will go well with a cup of coffee.
I think this needs custard.
Okay, let's just wrap this up. We've been in Morocco just over a week now. I think we're going to try and slow things down. From here we're going to go to Meknes and have a look at the Medina. We probably won't stay in Meknes. I think we're going to move on towards Fez. There's a campsite there which sounds convenient, and perhaps we'll take public transport from there or taxi into Fez, but that will happen in the next video, or maybe the video thereafter.
We haven't decided if we're seeing Fez or not.
So I might change our minds.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along with us to Morocco. If you like this video, remember to hit the thumbs up button and make sure that you subscribe to see more of our Moroccan adventures.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Why do you think it's low?
Sorry, brother. Somebody may with it.
I think so.
Oh my gosh! We're driving back past 19 hours.